Hola lovelies, welcome to Sacred Star Guidance. I'm Shel, and this reading is going to be for Virgo for the first week in November from the 1st through the 8th. Let's take a look into your energy. What does Virgo need to know for the first week of November? Okay, the first card out, we have ease. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. It is easy for me to receive. Spirit is asking you to speak this mantra to yourself. It seems you're having a little trouble accepting this new abundance that you have in your lives. That you're struggling a bit to allow yourself to fully step into this new cycle, to fully accept and receive all the blessings Spirit has for you, all the good things that are surrounding you. We may have stepped into this new cycle physically, and we may have accepted these things physically, but internally, mentally, and emotionally, you could be struggling with this shift, with being able to be open and receptive to the gifts and the new experiences and the new lifestyle and the new way of thinking that you need to be moving within and accepting. We have extraordinary. When this card came out originally, it was in the upside down position, which to me signifies that this is a very important message for you to hear. There's a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honored. You need to understand and know that you are extraordinary. You are very unique, and you are very gifted in your own ways. You have skills or gifts that Spirit has given you that are unique and beautiful, that you need to shine to the world. Understand, no matter what heaviness you're going through, no matter what kind of confusion or struggles you're having mentally and emotionally, you deserve good things. You deserve these blessings, and you deserve this abundance. You deserve to shine brightly and uniquely in your own design. No matter what's going on around you, no matter what's going on inside of you right now, you are very much deserving. You have a call that needs to be answered. You need to be uniquely yourself. Be bold and brave to shine yourself for everyone to see. To know and understand that you deserve all these good things. You deserve this new abundance. You deserve to be the focus. This is your life. We have humility. Allow me, divine, to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it. We have to be able to gracefully and humbly accept these new things that Spirit has been presenting to you in your lives. the new ways of thinking, the new ways of being, all the lessons that you've been learning, all the things that you've grown and learned from. Being humble and accepting of whatever it is that Spirit has for you, whether it looks how you expected it to look or not, whether it feels how you expected it to feel or not. Either way, the things that you're receiving right now are gifts from Spirit. They are, it's guidance from Spirit. And it seems that Spirit is noticing we need a little help in accepting these things, in moving within the flow of these changes, and moving within the flow of being open and allowing throughout the whole process of this shift, of this period of time where you're moving fully into your abundance, and you're making a lot of changes, and you're doing a lot of new things for yourself, really taking your lessons and putting them into action, into everyday life. So we need to spend some time praying to Spirit. Really reach out to Spirit. They're with you, they're around you, they're always paying attention. They understand that you're going through a hard time. So why not open up to them? Why not speak to them and pray to them and tell them how you're feeling? Tell them your struggles. Ask them to step in and to help you with these things, to help you, be easily allow and be open to receiving. Asking them to help you shift your energy into a more positive, high vibrational energy where you can really shine yourself. And that brings us to our next card, which is in the upside down position as well. And I left it in this position because this is the most important card, and that is to reframe. This is happening for me, not to me. And that's exactly what I'm speaking about. Understanding that you are 100% moving forward into a high vibrational, positive, stable new cycle. Most of you are already in this new cycle. You're just adjusting and trying to get settled in. And it's going to take some time to sort out your mental clarity with this, to really settle in and get back to normal, get your game plan going, figure out how to navigate initially what's going on in this new cycle. And that's understandable, and things could be overwhelming and they could be confusing. But we need to ask Spirit for help with this. We need to call in Spirit. We need to ask for their help to shift our energies. And we need to actively be doing things to shift our own energy, to stop ourselves before we start falling into an out of control energy. Hit the pause button on any negative things that you may be speaking to yourself, or speaking about yourself, or about your life, or about what's happening in your life. We don't need any negativity at all. It is very understandable that things are difficult and rough because this is a new cycle that you're stepping into. But we really have to adjust how we're viewing things, because we are in a time of abundance, and wonderful blessings are coming for you and have been arriving for you. So we really have to refrain the way we're thinking and feeling, really shift into a lighter energy, Get grounded. Do some grounding exercises and activities. Do a lot of prayer, speaking to spirit, asking them to help relieve you of these burdens and help lift your energy. And then we have liberation and divine abundance. The doubts and fears still come up. You don't believe anymore that they're you. So we're starting to understand now that we're kind of putting a fog over our own eyes here, you know? You are liberating yourself. This entire new cycle is about liberating yourself from any doubts and fears. If you are speaking low vibrational things to yourself or into your life or about your life, these things, these words and thoughts that is your doubts and fears. That's not reality, and that's not the truth. These things that you may be speaking about yourself, your life, or your path, or you may just, be feeling in a negative energy because of overwhelm or confusion, or, just in general, the struggle with just the shift in general. That's not real. You are in a positive time. There's nothing to fear. There's nothing to get stressed out and completely overwhelmed about. It's okay to hit the pause button, and it's okay to stop and breathe, and that's exactly what Spirit is asking you to do. Hit the pause button, ground yourself, take some breaths, pray to them, speak to them, give them your worries, and work on reframing your mind, because there is nothing to fear. There really isn't, not in this stage. We have divine abundance. You were born to align with love's will. Follow the towel and serve something beyond the ego. Learn to be abundance, not chase it. And that's all in all, to wrap up the reframing and liberating struggle we're having here. If we can give these words to Spirit, and we can reframe the way that we're thinking about things, we're going to be liberating ourselves and stepping more into alignment with your higher selves. You're going to be moving within the energy of love, flow, and allowing. When we move and think and project, our visions and ideas into our lives, we need to be moving within love, within allowing, within abundance, within ease. This is how we attract the things we want. Moving within this energy, acting within this energy. If we're staying in a whirlwind of confusion or fear, if we are staying in a low vibrational energy, we're not going to be bringing in too much abundance as quickly as we would like. The things that we have for us, the blessings that are here for us, are meant for you, but we have to be in the right vibrational energy to receive these things. If the energies aren't matching, there's going to be resistance, and it's going to delay how quickly you're receiving these blessings, and how quickly you are moving up in levels as you learn and grow. So we really have to work on releasing these things from our energy and get back into alignment, get back into that love and allowing energy. Okay. Everything that is good and that is for us will come to us in the right divine timing. And it is up to us to make sure we are ready and willing to receive it, and that we are an energetic match for the things that we are wanting to receive. It makes receiving these things much easier. So, all right, what else for Virgo? Tell me about Virgo. Yep. So, the King of Pentacles energy represents you. This is you working towards your financial stability and abundance, your physical stability and abundance, obtaining these physical things, working on your stability, working on your fruition, your receiving your blessings, and really solidifying and building that solid foundation for yourself. And this is you working on overcoming this strife that you've been going through, this pain, this grief, this sorrow, this struggles. You know, it's almost as if this shift is healing you and your soul from inside. And the pain and the suffering and the grief and the fear and the doubt that you're feeling, it's from the old cycle, but it's coming up because you're working on healing that. It's coming up again because this is like that you're being faced with something real. You're being faced with major shifts and changes, and it can be very scary to face these things. It can be very scary, and it can be overwhelming and very emotional to really come into the realization that you are safe now and that you are okay and everything's gonna be fine. The thing is to experience these emotions, but to allow them to pass, to not hold on to these emotions, because we're not meant to. We're meant to experience them because we're coming face to face with these fears that we've struggled with probably for all of your lives, or at least a good portion of your lives. And these things that are coming up are things that we have been facing and working on and learning. We just need to put into action more solidly and firmly and more permanently the things that we've learned, the practices that we have learned. So we're working on getting over this. We're working on overcoming this internal conflict and sadness and fear and doubt, and understanding where we truly are, taking that step back to really understand what's the bigger picture here, what's really happening here. We're leaving this behind, leaving those thoughts, those feelings, those worries and fears behind, really releasing yourself, liberating yourself towards your 10 of Pentacles. Allowing yourself to step into the flow of love and that higher vibration. You're reframing the way that you think and feel about things. You're understanding where you truly are and what has happened and what is going on. And you are stepping into the energy of allowing yourself to fully embrace this abundant shift, this change, these blessings. And then, it's something that you've been holding on to potentially for a long time. These fears, these struggles that you've been holding on to. It isn't doing you any good to entertain the fears. There's always going to be fears with everything that we do. We're always going to have some type of fears. It's whether we allow ourselves to sit in that energy or not. Emotions should be something that pass through us, that we experience because we're learning from them. Our emotions are teaching us ways that we feel about certain things. And we're definitely not meant to hold on to these emotions, to these feelings. We're meant to move through them. as gracefully as possible. And we learn how to do that by repeatedly going through these lessons and reapplying the things that we're learning. So eventually it'll get easier and easier to not expect the worst and to not fear the worst every time. It just takes a lot of practice and time and really understanding where we need to keep our mental state and our emotional state in order to continue to be within the flow and stay within the flow. And that's really the main goal here, is to always stay within the flow. Yeah, so we are taking this energy where we're focusing on these low vibrational or negative thoughts or feelings, and we're shifting this. We're going to turn around and we're going to let this go, and we're going to finally grab these 2 cups, turn around, and walk into your abundance. I feel like this reading is pretty cut and dry for you Virgos. I am very sorry that you're going through such a hard time right now. Me and Spirit, we're by your side. I'm here. I know they're here. I'm praying for you guys. We're rooting for you. And, Spirit really needs you to communicate with them more heavily about your burdens, about your struggles and your worries. And it should be a situation where you are, you're telling them your worries. You're giving them your worries. And then once we unload these things onto Spirit, we need to make the decision to leave those things with Spirit and to start readjusting and shifting the way we think and feel about these things, really growing and learning from them and allowing them to move through us, and for us to move on and up out of it. All right, I think that's all I have for you today. If you enjoyed the reading, if you found it inspirational or comforting, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you do comment, please use purple emoji. I love the color purple. I am accepting donations and personal readings right now. If you guys are interested in either of those things, that information will be in the description box below. Thank you for stopping by, you guys, and I will be checking into your energy again later.